may start to have a staggered return. That has attracted some confusion and criticism too from teaching unions who say that staff aren't properly protected in terms of kit to go back to school yet, and they won't be by the 1st of June, and some secondary schools who are disappointed that their students who face important exams next year are not on the list to go back at the moment. In July, the 4th of July, the government hopes that with some social distancing in place, some businesses can resume, businesses such as cinemas, some hospitality industries, salons and churches even. But all this depends on that crucial R number, that rate of infection number not going back up again. And if it does, if things don't go to plan, these lockdown restrictions could go back into place. And for the elderly and for the vulnerable, there's no change. Those lockdown restrictions stay as they are at the moment.
For the rest of Europe, it's been an uneasy return to the streets following the restrictions being eased. Most leaders have said it's not back to normal that we knew, rather a new normal, one that involves living with COVID-19. But as Louise Miner now reports from Paris to Prague, people are both excited and nervous about getting the chance to go out.
The queues have started in Brussels as shops opened with social distancing measures. Restaurants, bars and cafes remain shut, but they could reopen from the 8th of June. That process will be reviewed nearer the time. These shoppers were delighted to get out and about.
I'm queuing up like everyone else before there's a crowd and you can't walk around anymore because you have to stay 1.5 meters apart.
Let's say it's a start, but we don't shop with the same peace of mind that we used to have. Disinfecting our hands and being careful of what we touch is still on our minds.
Over in Switzerland, gyms unlocked their doors after the 2-month lockdown. Fitness centres will limit the number of people who can go in at any one time. Machines will be blocked off for social distancing, and group classes could be a problem with reduced numbers of participants. Germans can also go to the gym, visit shops, eat out, and children can go back to school. They can also visit the Berlin Museum after it was closed for weeks. The reopening of the country was put into doubt, though, on Sunday when data showed the virus was on the rise, but the message is to keep social distancing and wear masks. In the Czech Republic, shopping centres have opened with hygiene rules and social distancing, but the restaurants inside are closed. Beer gardens are open now, as well as museums and galleries, plus weddings can take place with less than 100 people. Spaniards can now enjoy going out for a drink and meet up with friends at bars and restaurants with outdoor spaces, except in Madrid and Barcelona. These two cities are still under a tight lockdown. And in Croatia, airports are reopening in the country's third phase of relaxing the COVID-19 restrictions. Some school children have started back at class, and people can now visit cafe bars and restaurants as long as they stay responsible. Louise Miner, Euronews.
Russia's president says the end to the